Okay. Yes. So yes, welcome back to another live, guys. So what we basically do here is we try and analyze Nifty, BankNifty, and sometimes if a user requests a specific FNO stock, we try and look at that specific stock too. And what we do is we try and do basic analysis such as chart trading. We look at the option chain, we look at OI data, PCR data, and try and come up with okay, what exactly happened in the market today, as well as try and predict what could happen tomorrow, right? So that is what we usually do. And for those of you who are not watching it during the live, make sure you subscribe and like the video so that you get more such videos, right? So that is the idea. For those of you who have been watching it before as well, welcome back. And yes, make sure you like this video, right? So yes, we shall quickly get into the market. I think we are ready for next week's expiry, right? So that is June 8th, if I am not wrong. Should be June 8th expiry, but yes, we shall look into what exactly happened today in the markets, right? So quickly coming into Nifty. So let me just quickly open Nifty's charts, and yes, while it does load, make sure you put in your comments on what you think is happening in the market, and let me know what exactly you think as well, right? So uh, maybe there is a different perspective to it as well. So yeah, you can always let me know how you think the market is going as well. So yes, if you look here, right? So something. So this is a level we had noticed, I think, in yesterday's or day before market, where 18,655 acted as a very good resistance, right? So this was a particular level we have been seeing in the charts itself. This is completely on price action, where we are seeing this particular level where it is taking either a lot of support from or a lot of resistance from, right? So even if you look at it in yesterday's or day before yesterday's charts, that is 31st May here, we've seen it take resistance once, almost twice, thrice, four times, five times there, right? So that is why we have drawn 18,650 level, where we have seen again today in the morning around 9:25, again around 9:30, twice. It did not break out of that level and give a very bullish move towards the top, right? So it literally took resistance from that particular level. So we had a gap up opening of around 35 points today morning. Right after that, we saw it take resistance at 18,655 and completely almost came down in order to break yesterday's low as well, right? It did not, but then it was moving towards it, right? So right after coming to yesterday's low, which so usually when you look at the markets, usually the if you are an intraday trader, right, any signs of breakout from the previous day's high or low is also a very good sign, right? Not saying that completely only look at that, but if that is the case, as well as if there is confirmation based on OI or any other analysis or indicators, that would be a very good trade as well, right? So that is one thing. And if you basically, I should show you actually a trade in Bank Nifty as well, right? So yeah, as we saw here, it did not break today's low, which showed a little signs of okay, maybe we are not headed very low yet, right? So we will completely come into conclusion as soon as we see what do you call the OI as well, right? So as of at least directly looking at it again, 650 level, again not straightforward, broken out of and then completely gone up, which is why again we are back at this level again towards the end of 3-5. So this was one moment where it went around 20 points, but again came back down, right? And if you look at it here, again around 3-5, it took resistance from and went back down. So I don't know why there is a lot of sell off at this level or a lot of buy at this particular level. It's a very 16,655 is a very random level, right? You don't know, but this is what we're seeing in the charts, and it is again, right, it is playing to those levels, which is good for us because we've kind of found out that particular level, right? So that's one thing. So if you look at it, we almost ended near the opening of today itself, which is we closed at basically 18,632, right? Almost near the opening of today. So almost we went hand in hand, right? We went a little up, came back towards came back towards yesterday's low, again went back up, crossed the day high, but then not a very strong breakout, and finally ended almost towards the day's uh, open itself, right? So Nifty, again, right, if you look at it in a very broad sense, a little sideways, right? So I look at it since around 31st May, we see a very sideways market where it's not trending in a particular direction, right? It's not completely uptrending, neither completely downtrending, right? It's moving in a very well-functioned sideways manner, right? So here 16,000, yeah, not 16,000, sorry, 18,550 acts as our current support, right? So that support basically breaking out of 550, we could maybe head a little more lower towards 18,400, 18,300, right? So that is what we are seeing. And upside again, right? So we could go very high if again it breaks out of 18,700, and if markets look very bullish, we could be headed very high, right? So that is what we are seeing here. But again, if you look at it, it's a little more sideways. There's no complete, very bullish momentum in the markets as of yet. But yes, so coming quickly to the option chain analysis, right? Let me just quickly change this into Nifty. Yes. Perfect. So, oh, did I not change it? 1 second. Oh, okay. That's Nifty. Never mind. Let me just give me 1 more second. But yes, also, other than putting in your comments on how you think the market is headed, make sure you also comment if you did take any trades today, right? So if you did take any trades today, make sure you put that as well in the comments. But yes, so quickly coming into Nifty, let's see the highest, at least resistance support. Yes, it should be likely given here. So 18,000 is the uh, farthest support, right? That is the place with the highest OI, which is kind of very far, right? But there are a lot of put writers there, and hence why that is the furthest support, right? But if you look at the more closer around the same levels is 18,400 and 18,300. So that is those are two levels we were expecting. If it does break down of a support level drawn on the charts, we are expecting it to move towards these levels, right? 18,400 and 18,300. So these levels again will be harder to break because of the high amounts of OI at that particular level. But if you look at 18,600, right, we have 1.8 crore, 1.08 crore OI at that particular level, right, which is a very, very strong, what do you call, resistance, right? So that is why we are again not breaking completely out and going very further up, right? So Nifty 50, 18,523 is the current spot price at least, and 18,600 is the level uh, which, if it breaks out of, would be at least a very bullish, strong run, right? So that is one particular level we could be eyeing out of, because many one point that is 1.08 crore contracts are at that particular level where they are betting that it would stay below 18,600, right? So that's why a little more bearish sentiment to it. And today also, if you look at it, a change of 1.58 lakh have been added at that particular level as well, right? So, and okay, we come to the PCR as well. Yes, so love sell off. Yes, so you look at it here, as we saw, 18,500 is one particular level again in the put side, right? So put a lot of contracts at 18,500. So this is the complete expiry, right? This is not a change in OI, what we were just reading over there, right? So this is change in OI of today, but if you look at it, we have 18,550, a lot of sell off, right? So not a lot of addition in contracts where it is giving us a clear idea, right? So again, Friday being 2 more days for the market to open, and a lot could happen during the 2 days. I don't think many are holding the contracts for Monday, right? So if you look at Nifty, not a lot of addition. So I was also monitoring Bank Nifty. So I changed again. We'll come to that based off. So that we will read more based off sell off, what exactly happened, where more sell off happened and where less sell off happened, right? So if you look at it here, you look at it, you don't get a clear picture on change in OI, right? Even at 18,550 level, it's almost okay. At that particular level, again, both call and put, there was a sell off, right? It's not like only at one particular either call or either put there was a sell off, but both, right? So not a very direct thing, but yeah, 18,600 for us is a very good level as of now, and acts as a very strong level as well, right? And similarly, on the support side is 18,500. So that's why I think it's still giving mixed signals, not a very clear direction on where it could end. But PCR shows zero point 0.7, which is a little bearish, right? So one would be where we would not know which side we are headed. Above one is where we are bullish, but below one is where we are a little more bearish about it, right? So looking at PCR and the 1 crore call OI at 18,600, it should be a little bearish to sideways is what we can tell as of now, right? Let me just quickly check the OI change. So it was zero point 0.7, ended zero point 0.7 today and zero point 0.8 yesterday, right? So we moved in a little more bearish manner today as well, right? So that is something we are seeing in Nifty. So yes, that was Nifty quickly coming into Bank Nifty, right? Let me just should open Bank Nifty directly. Yes. So I'll show you the trade as well. Okay, this is a good view in terms of the overall market, right? So you look at it, not again, there's no specific uh, trend wise direction towards the market, right? So yeah, if you look at it here again, good gap up opening of around 100 points. So this is a trend line that I've drawn from yesterday's low, right? And this again was a very good sign where a breakout happened because it did go in that particular way as well. And again, confirmation was my MACD and RSI falling below 50, right? So uh, when looking at it, the trend line breaking was my specific drawing, and then looking at MACD gave me a confirmation when the blue line went below the red line, and RSI falling below 50 was another confirmation here, right? So which gave me a sign of okay, it was a bearish trend, right? So yes, so this was a supply zone drawn at for this specific fall, on much of which we knew it would basically head down again, and it was a good risk reward ratio of 3, right? So which would have actually made you some profits, where the stop loss was kept right above here, right? So around my trend line up support area was my stop loss as well, right? So a risk reward ratio of 3 is very good if you look at it, and you could have grabbed some points here, right? So yes. So again, chart wise does not say a lot again, right? Looks like again the opening of uh, Bank Nifty is again where it ended as well, right? So it literally gave an up down movement and ended where it exactly closed, right? So you look at OI change as well in Bank Nifty, we can see that there was a lot of sell-off in Bank Nifty, right? There was not as much in Nifty, but yes. Quickly just refresh that. But yes. So I'm also assuming a lot of traders have had a good week, had good trades, made some profits or made some losses, and learned from it and ready. Again, you have 2 days to understand what exactly you traded, how exactly you traded, right? So also quick update on the product. We will be getting live order management as well very soon. So and we are getting that in 2 terminals, right? So small hint, we will be getting a scalpers terminal. So make sure you sign up on Stolo, our website, and basically try the platform, right? Because we have some very exciting thing coming up, and we also will be getting an order analysis where you can literally take your complete week's order and try and analyze it and see what kind of trades you took, why you took that specific trade, and keep learning from your mistake in order to become a better trader, right? So very exciting times here at Stolo as well. So can't wait for you to basically try it out, right? So yes, quickly coming into the option chain of Bank Nifty, right? So you look at the option chain of Bank Nifty, 43,700 was the only level on the put side where an addition of OI happened, right? So 1.28 lakh of addition has happened, but support resistance wise, it looks very far off, right? There's no specific or very high level side on which where you can say, okay, it could be headed this way. You look at it, it's 43,000 and 44,000, right? That's almost 1,000 point gap where Nifty could, Bank Nifty could be headed, right? So no strong OI on either side. The closest is 43,500, and the other is again 44,500, where they have the highest OIs on either the call side or on the put side, right? So that is one specific thing. And you look at it today, again, there's a lot of sell-off that has happened on the call side as well. There's again at 44,000 level, there's 12 lakh sell-off at 44,100, 3 lakh at 44,200, 5 lakh, and so on, right? Only addition here was at 43,700 level, which basically tells us, okay, people are expecting it to at least stay above 43,700, right? So currently, Bank Nifty spot is at 43,872, and it tells us that, okay, it should be above this specific level. So yeah, quickly coming to OI again. So Nifty Bank OI stays at 0.7, which is a little bearish again, right? And yes, which is a little bearish again, right? And you look at the OI chains, there's a sell-off everywhere almost, and a little more higher sell-off on the 44,300, 44,400, 44,100 levels, right? Which basically shows where the market is, right? And you look at it here, 44,000 is only the highest with around 52 lakh OI, right, on the call side. So staying below 44,000 is one specific thing we are seeing, right? And with that strong OI on the call side of 44,000, which basically says we should stay under 44,000 and not go above it with a PCI of 0.7, gives us a little negative side to the market. So you look at it both ways, Bank Nifty and Nifty, not 100% clear, at least on in terms of OI, but you look at the charts and you look at the OI data that at least has been given, we understand it can be sideways to bearish, right? So let's see what happens over the weekend. If there is no exciting news, this should be the case, and this is how we would go about Monday as well. But overall, in June, I am still looking at at least not June, at least till next expiry. I'm looking at it to be a little more bullish, right? Even though markets look a little sideways and giving us mixed signals of sorts, right? So yes, so we'll see what exactly happens on Monday. And yes, until then, thank you so much for joining in. Love the fact that you guys are loving the videos. We're getting a lot of feedback, and that's very good, right? So yes, as usual, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video so that we get more such content. And I shall catch you back on Monday. So yes, thank you.